So this week we have had miserable weather, and so I've stayed local. Also, I still had to work until Friday, and so I've only just finished, and this evening I'm parked up at my daughter's, and it's about 7 o'clock in the evening. I've got the blinds up, and it's wet and miserable outside. As I've been in the car this week, I decided to make the most of the chance of A, organising the car, B, seeing how it worked when I was out on some little trips, and of course enjoying some little trips, despite the weather. So this week we have revisited some locations that I went to last year that are all surrounding Newton Abbot, where I was working. Those are the Marble Museum at Bovey Tracy, and also a local National Trust property called Park, which is just between Bovey Tracy and Haytor, and it's also home to the Dartmoor Pony Centre and the Dartmoor National Trust Authority headquarters. So let's begin with a little walk around Park. Hasn't it been a wonderful weather? Luckily we didn't get any snow here. It's been very cold, very windy, and very, very wet. But it's nice to be out for a few hours, even though it's pretty muddy around here. A lovely place, riverside walks, woodland walks, tea room. Gonna have a quick walk around. Come on. And a quick look at the walled garden. At the moment there's vegetables of different sorts, and there's some rhubarb growing. It's also got a really big apple orchard, and next door to it is the Dartmoor Pony Centre. And normally their ponies are all out in the fields surrounding it, so quite a nice place to come for a day out. And just opposite the walled garden is the Home Farm Cafe, which is open daily, including now during the winter. From about 10 o'clock, closes at 4 I think in the winter, and the prices are pretty average for around here. And the path past the cafe takes us down into the grounds. And it's not only crows, but this place also has loads of squirrels. Wait a minute. So Wednesday we also went out to Bovey Tracy. It's only 5 minutes up the road from work, so it's handy. And we went to the House of Marbles, which has a great collection of marbles, a marble museum, a nice retail shop that sells traditional gifts, as well as a lot of hand-blown glass, which is actually made on the premises, and you can go and visit the glass studio and watch them. So you can visit the Marble Museum, which is where we are now, to learn about the history of marbles throughout the ages. And the marbles have been made here since 1973. They're sold all over the world today, as well as a lot of the lovely glass that they make here. And the most fun part of the House of Marbles is all the marble displays with the machines. And just coming up now, I'll take you upstairs to see Snooky, which is the largest of the marble runs using snooker balls. We've also got some animated displays which are great fun for the kids. And so back downstairs we can have a little look around the glass museum. Glass from all over the world as well. And it is on the site of the original Bovey pottery, and it's I think one of only 2 sites that still exist in the UK with the original bottle kilns still on site. Lalique glass, dome glass, there's carnival glass, there's some really pretty glass marbles, and there's also some more unusual pieces like extensive collection of glass eyes. You can tour the Team Valley Glass Studio and watch them blowing the glass, and you can also pre-book a glass making course and give it a try yourself. And they specialise in some of these really unusual pieces of glass. They're absolutely lovely, quite expensive, but they do also do a whole collection of glass animals and of paperweights, some machinery, and they've got a collection of old toys and games which is really interesting as well. It's probably something that you've played as a child. I know there were certainly a few things that I recognised. It's a few different types of solitaire games and marble games, which obviously they're famous for, and they actually make a lot of marble toys which are for sale in the shop, as well as all the beautiful marbles. This is a layout of the pottery as it was, I think, back in the 1900s, 1920s. And you can see all the bottle kilns that would have been on site. And this area of Devon, including Torquay, produced a lot of the motto-ware pottery. And outside they've got a games garden, and you've got a huge floating marble. There's also a marble funnel, and there is a big climbing activity frame for children. So obviously the family can all get involved in that. And of course another reason we like it is it's also dog friendly. And the restaurant is also open in the evenings. It's called the Old Pottery Restaurant. And in the evening they do open up for more speciality meals. So outside they've got some examples of how the old pottery kilns would have been filled up. There's the old works clock, and obviously if you look up you'll be able to have a good view of the actual old bottle kilns. And a glimpse of how it was in its heyday with some old photographs. So with rain nearly every day this week, unfortunately the car has steamed up. We've had a lot of condensation, and the main battle has been getting the dogs dry after their walks. I use a puppy pad in the footwell to trap some of the water off their feet when they come in, and a towel to get them dry, and they tend to have to sit in their cage for a while until that happens. And this was a little stop up at Haytor, one of my favourite views, while we cooked some lunch, which was a quick and easy corned beef hash, served with a bread roll and a bit of salad. According to Google, this is my timeline over the last 5 months. Very boring. So it's Sunday morning, we've done 62 miles and made our first stop at Sedgemoor Services. So it's day 1 of the adventure, and you will find out in the next video where this monument is and why it's so significant to me. Please like, that helps us grow, and subscribe if you're not already. And bye until next time.